Okay, we are coming back with some more Diablo 3 live streaming. Let's transition that across and I can get myself into game. Now, much as we had before... Hey, Wolfried. Hey, Mattis. Much as we had a little bit earlier today, we are going to be once again trying this damn shadow set dungeon. So we're going to hurry our way there and just kind of get on with this. We know what we need to do. And of course we want to not die on the way there, so probably best to stick vengeance on just in case. Come on, let me through. There we go. I will be a little bit out of practice because I am quite full and the food coma is strong with this one. The stream before, I streamed for about 2 hours, Mattis, and then got some gems to 70, started work on the Shadow Set dungeon, and I completed the dungeon, but we haven't mastered it yet. So we're going to be trying again. Let's go in with this and see how we do. One. 2, 3, 4, many. Right, gotta remember to push the right button, not activate vengeance when I do this.
My hatred is too low. I'm still waiting.
Right, first chain done. This is not too bad, actually.
Not enough hatred.
And it would be good to get more resources, of course, but I will take what I can get. So we're up to 10 with that. Let's have a look around. Oh, you need to die. There we go. Right, preparation is ready to go, so we can hit that as soon as the need arises. Come on, give me more for the shadow. There we go.
Not enough hatred.
Up to 18. Whoa, that very nearly cost us another streak. Cool. New impale chain underway.
Hatred is too low.
And you die. And we are not doing too badly, actually. Let's see. If we go down round this way. Come on, give me banner knives. There we go. One, two, three, four. We'll kill him. Obviously trying to keep everything nice and balanced between actually murdering mobs and killing them. Ah, damn it, we missed. That is frustrating. Hey, Fallen Upwards, good to have you back. We are trying this once again. Oh, balls. Not to worry, we only need 2 more chains. So as long as I don't completely mess it up, we should be okay.
Not enough hatred.
Come on, there we go. Nope, not that way. Round we go. So we're up to 14 with this chain. Let's try and keep it sensible. Okay.
I need more hatred to do that.
With 35 mobs left, we don't have the time. Even if we get really lucky, it's not quite going to do it. So close. It's another one where you need to be perfect. And I am a little bit out of practice, so that's going to be my excuse for this run. But it's not bad for the first time getting back into the swing of it, I'd say. We will try that again, of course. Oh, wow. That's pretty good falling upwards. Right, here we go. Trying again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Not enough hatred.
That is not bad. Whoa, that area damage could have cost us a 19 streak. That was pretty nasty. There we go. We'll get you killed. 1, 2, 3.
My hatred is too low. I'm still waiting. Need more time.
How's the streak going? 16. Okay. Okay, that's that for this area. And another streak done. Let's get him killed. You two. Stab, stab, stab. One more for good luck. Right, we're up to 12 with this streak. It is going pretty well. Let's get a shadow power in on these guys. One more for this streak. You will do. Pretty good killing there. And another Garrigan level, okay. Okay, up to 16 with the streak. Right, you can die. Let's make sure that there's nothing hiding around here. We've only got one streak left to go. Nope, that is not the way to go. Let's hurry on down and round. We've got a good amount of time left.
I need more hatred to do that. Need more time.
Come on, give me some decent kills. There we go. We're up to 17 with this streak. We'll go around the edge just to make sure there's nothing there. Nope, it's all clear.
I'm still waiting.
Cool. Okay, just shadow power left. But we can start killing everything and just popping shadow power.
I'm still waiting.
Come on. Must be up here. Okay. Give me a little bit more discipline. That's not quite enough. Right, shadow power is down. Everything needs to die. 4 mobs left. You're one of them. Ah, so close. 3 mobs left. 3 mobs left. I will get this. I will get this. We've had... That was our second attempt. We're not doing too badly. I can be better. But it is, of course, the mastery, so... So I am moving as quickly as I can through these.
Not ready yet.
Oh, I missed. Damn it, that's annoying. Missed again. Alright, fine. With 2 misses right this close to the start, I'm actually just going to head back. Right. Let's try this again. That one I don't mind so much because we didn't lose much of an actual streak. Ones where we lose massive amounts, that's always bad, but... Okay. We are doing alright so far, guys. Don't know how that impale chain was lost. I mean, that totally actually hit them. I saw it. Still, we'll head round this way and see what we've got. Nothing over here. Well, that was a mistake. We'll go down this way, and then we'll head up. Ooh, that was close. Could have gone a very, very nasty accidental area damage end to a streak. Alright. We got to head down and round now. There's only 1 on our streak, so let's do that so we can move faster. I see you coming up behind me. Got your teleport done? Good. Up to 9. Trying to keep on top of the shadow power this time as well. Alright. Primary objective 2 is done. We just need to manage the streaks and the general murder. Don't know how we lost the impale chain in the middle of that. I'm assuming there must have been a rogue impale that went off somewhere. Always a bit of a shame when it happens, but there's not really much we can do about it. We certainly shouldn't focus on it. Okay. Head down and round. Get you. We're up to 15 on this chain, so that's pretty good. Stab you in the back. We've only got one chain left to go. And we're already up to 3 with it. See, at this point, I'm actually tempted to put this on so that we can be killing things a little bit faster.
I need more hatred to do that.
Damn it! He dodged! The bastard! There's not enough mobs left. There's not enough mobs left. That is so frustrating. I can use Ricochet on the Mastery, but it doesn't help. It really doesn't help. The main reason it doesn't help is because you don't want things to be dying when you're then flinging stuff at them. And the Ricochet for hitting multiple mobs won't get me any hatred back. The biggest problem is my hatred. And yeah, this is quite difficult. To everyone joining for the live stream, welcome. I hope you're having a fun evening. We're of course trying the Shadow Set dungeon. And of course, resource management is the name of the game. Keeping moving, keeping things dying while keeping up your various abilities. Especially with dudes like that. Right. Fan of knives, of course, being massively useful for helping us kill things in a large area like this while we're waiting for preparation to come back. Okay, let's go up this way. So our next streak is up to 10. What have we got up here? Let's get a shadow power in there so we can work on our secondary objective. Cool, another streak done. Let's get some faster kills going on in. You get a stab. You get a long range stab. And we will hurry on down here looking for the next mobs. Alright. Ah, damn it. They died from area damage. It happens. It happens more often than I'd like, actually. But it's okay. We can totally deal with it. We're allowed a couple of things that happen like that each run before it becomes problematic for us. So that was a big arse area damage. Killed a whole bunch of them. Actually, I'm going to kill this guy before he becomes a problem in the future. Right, primary objective 2 is done. So we've just got to focus on the 2 remaining streaks and murdering everything else. Anyone up here? No. Ah, missed. Anyone else? No. Back we go. Give you a stab. Give you a stab. Bit of area damage. tiny bit of murder. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is that area clear. Let's move on. Another big area damage. Nearly cost us a streak, but there is another streak done. Oh, jeez. Right. So, we've only got 1 streak left. So, at this point, I'm actually going to start killing things a lot faster. Actually, there's only 22 mobs left, so I've got to be careful with this. Probably not the best time to start that. Yeah, if we get an area damage on these guys, it isn't going to work in our favour at all. Also, if we run out of time. Come on, give me preparation, please. Okay. Where are the remaining mobs? Not here, not here. I've got no idea where they are. Ah, maybe in that tiny bit. Okay, we'll try again. We'll try again. That's not a bad idea, Wilfried. That is not a bad idea. Instead of doing preparation, we could switch across to grenades and just fire at the wall. So let's have a look and see if we can do that. Because we don't lose the streak by doing something else. We found that out with Fan of Knives. That's where I've been going wrong. Okay, so this generates 4 hatred. That'll generate 7 hatred. And we can just do that whenever we need more. Okay. And also, I can still use it for potentially generating a little bit more as well. Right. Not sure if it's going to be better for us. Preparation was very useful. Yeah, not convinced that this is better for me, but maybe instead of Fan of Knives. I am not feeling that this is fast enough, actually. Oh, jeez. And then I missed. Alright, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to have preparation back. And I'm not sure. We will see how it goes. Got to make sure I don't miss any mobs like that as well. Right, so this goes back to preparation, punishment, and yeah, that's a potential. I mean, it's this getting back 75 hatred in one go is pretty huge. That's pretty much the way I've been feeling it. We could switch across to something instead of Vengeance, but Vengeance for the extra damage is so useful. So maybe instead of Fan of Knives, let's have a look and see what we could do instead. Evasive Fire wouldn't be a bad one. Except, no, we can't do Evasive Fire because we need a bow. So it is going to have to be this, and it's going to have to be the grenade, which is fine. I mean, if we've got things around us for area damage, then it's going to be respectable amounts of damage. Let's try it this way around. Yeah, that sort of works. Grenades do enough damage to kill the mobs. And they can get rid of the blocks as well. And we've got the extra preparation on top. Yeah, I sort of like that. Obviously, we're still learning. So this is almost certainly not the best way to do it, but... Oh, jeez. That's annoying. Chain is back down to 1. Gotta remember to use my shadow power as well. One, two, three. Whoa! Just saved the streak there. And then completely lost it at that point. Which is fine. Right, this streak is up to 10. I don't know if this is faster. I don't think it is faster. Ah, so close. Now, why was that chain lost? We didn't actually shoot an impale out. Right, we're up to 15 with this. So let's try not to fluff it. Onto the next chain. Certainly feeling like I'm getting more impales out, which is good. Okay, how are we doing on this one? We're up to 16. Oh no! He died. He died from something else. So we've still got 42 mobs to kill. I know that's going to lose us the chain. Ah! So close. We don't have enough to actually complete it now. I mean, we do have potentially more damage. And I think the feel of this play is better. I'm just going to ride out the last 30 seconds. Not for the Conqueror Season mission. We are... we've already done the Marauders set. This is just because I figure I've got the set, so I figured I'd give it a go. I haven't had an opportunity to try the set dungeon except for today. So I thought I'd see if we could figure it out. And yes, you're entirely right. At that point, I was forgetting about shadow power. Thank you very much, Fallen. I will try and be better at that. Right, time is up. Here we go. We're going to try again. Come on, open the door. Oh, Jesus. This run is going really well. He says, recognizing that it really isn't. Oh, how the hell did that not lock onto him? Right, that one lost as well. We're heading back to the start. This is a failed attempt. So failed. Well, I thought I'd get this one done, and then I'd probably move on to Natalia's, and then maybe do the Unhallowed Essence. I'd see how it goes. But I am enjoying this. It is difficult to master, but I think it is within my capability. I mean, we've been down to so few mobs at the end. Ah. Got to be careful with those area damages. Ah, just like that. When it takes them a while to die, that's the thing that surprises me. Still, we're quite early in. Let's not give up yet. Okay. Oh, jeez. Again, me not paying attention to when things are actually going to die. Still, we're up to 15 on our second streak. That's not bad. What do we got down here? Ah! Damn bastard. Right. We're going to head back. We're going to try it again. Yeah, that's true. It'll be less of a problem, but we've got quite a lot of area damage. Whereabouts is it? Yeah, 111% we're up to. Although, admittedly, that's because I've got this on at the moment, which pushes us just over the 100%. I don't mind the area damage so much. It's more when things have a second before they die. But yeah, I can take that out. I could try taking the Garrigan levels out. Let's redo them. So that's in offense. No, it's in utility. There we go. There we go. And we'll leave area damage just as is. Two mobs down. Anyone else? Right, you're going to teleport in a moment. Oh, wait, that didn't break. Hitting the scenery doesn't break it. Interesting. I mean, not that that's going to massively change my play style, of course. Yes, my area damage is big enough that taking it out doesn't actually make that much difference. Ah, damn it, that was a complete mistake. Not to worry, we are doing alright so far. And our chain is up to 3 now. Right, get some stabbing in down here. What do we got? What do we got? We got nothing up here. And that is nothing that way, so we're heading back down. Right, shadow power. And we need to go down around the corner, actually. With 9 on our streak, we don't want to break that. So let's be careful. Oh, damn it! Right, not a problem. We're just starting again with another streak. It is so difficult knowing which ones to do at which points. Right, well, we got another chain done, so we've got 3 chains done so far. How are we doing? 3 more on Shadow Power. Let's get them done. Shadow Power is done. Oh, no! So frustrating. Okay. There is enough mobs left for us to finish this, but we're going to have to be careful about it. Right, we're up to 18 with this streak. What have we got up here? Anything? No. We'll pop that. There's 20. Let's get some more hatred. Although we don't have time for the last one. This has gone all kinds of wrong. It has not gone the way we needed it to, people. I think it's because the grenades, while they do damage, I don't feel them the same way I felt the Fan of Knives. Also, I just noticed that the mobs collapsed at the end, so even hunting for where the last ones are isn't the right thing to do. Right, okay. Let's see what you guys are saying. I could... going in without a quiver isn't really a problem. I mean, not sure which quiver you're... if you mean Holy Point shot, yeah, we're not doing that. It does mess with the chain completely accurately. It completely screws it up. And yes, I said doo-doo. Right, let's give this another go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. There was actually one back here that we nearly missed. Ah! That area damage. Right, who's next? Okay. There is the first chain done. Oh, jeez. Those guys really, really get on my nerves. Mobs dying to area damage is probably the second most annoying thing after the teleporting guys.
Not ready yet.
Okay. Bang, bang, bang. There is another chain done. We're doing alright on our shadow power thing as well. Ah, oh, missed him. Damn it. That is... I am so bad at this. I am absolutely terrible at this. And then once I start getting frustrated, it gets really annoying. Let's just clear a bit of space. And we will head out. And we'll try again without the panicking and getting annoying. To those of you who are joining for the live stream, welcome. Hope you're having fun. We are trying the Shadow Set dungeon, and it's going alright. It's not going brilliantly, though. Right. Once again. Alright, what do we got up here? We got you dying. We got a good amount of shadow power going on from these guys. First chain done. I'm so glad that my follow-up there was a grenade, because I would have totally lost the next chain at that point. Okay, this chain is up to 15. Once again, very, very careful impaling going on. Got to keep remembering the shadow power as well, because that is a big part of this particular challenge. Okay, up to 15. There is another one done. I wonder how we're doing on time. I feel like it's not going brilliantly. Oh, geez, that's not what we needed at that point. Right, up to 10 on our 4th streak. Ah, damn it! He actually dodged it. I wasn't even holding shift to attack there. And that was our 4th streak. That is annoying. Right. Let's get you done. break apart some of these shields. I don't feel this is being fast enough, though. Right, we are on to the last one. This streak is up to 13. Maybe up here. Right, primary objective 1 is done. We've got shadow power left. We've got 23 mobs left to kill. Where are the last... Where are the last 3 mobs? Ah, down there. I can't make it. I think they might be, Adam. I think they might be. Okay, we're going to give this probably another 15 minutes at the most, and then we'll switch to doing something else so you guys have got a bit of variety. I mean, I can always do this off camera and just rinse and repeat and rinse and repeat. Oh, damn. Right in between the two of them. Still, we got our first streak done without too much oh, geez. Wrong button. Alright, fine. Needless to say, vengeance goes directly against what you're trying to do with this. It's because I have fat fingers. I go to hit Shadow Power and I end up hitting Vengeance instead. Ah! Dodging bastard. I do hate that sometimes, you know, you push something and it's already kind of queued up your actions. Like if you're in the middle of attacking and you shift click, then it will queue it up ahead of time and you can't cancel out of it. That was just my mistake though. I've got no one to blame except myself for that one. Area damage! Area damage, my biggest bane. Right, there is another streak done.
Not ready yet.
Oh my god, right between them. I've completely boned this one. I could have recovered from that, but not at that point. That's actually not a bad idea. We can swap that over for the Bat Companion. Although, don't we get all companions because of our shadow set? No, we don't. I'm thinking of the multi-shot set. What am I talking about? I'm thinking of the Marauder set. Right, okay. So, Companion, Bat Companion. I mean, this is potentially going to be... I think it's going to be good for us going around, but it could mean that the finishing, running around with Vengeance, could end up being bad. We'll see how it goes. Good start. Brilliant start. Oh my god, what am I doing? Get it together, 007. First chain done. Oh, geez, missed him. That is obviously not good for us. Ah! Right, we're gonna go back because I've screwed up a couple of very easy early things. No, I said do a strike first of all, so we don't use up all of our discipline. Try that again. Ah, Jesus. Nope, no. We could have had a chain by now. We could have had a first chain. Yeah, the bat I don't think is going to interrupt the streaks. It's not doing too much. Right, first streak done. I quite like the feeling of the bat. I think it is doing the right thing for us. Ah, Jesus. Oh, cool! We hit someone! Ha 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 ha! Pretty close that was. Pretty close. Who's next? You? So we're on to our fourth chain already. Primary objective 2 is complete. Oh, geez, that was not brilliant. Right, we're on to our final chain. So we don't need shadow power anymore. We just need to focus on killing things properly. $18 on this streak. Right, primary objective 1 completed. Everything can just die now. Man, I wish I had vengeance. But we don't need to worry too much about our resources. We can just fly around and kill things very quickly. Come on, we got this. And of course the bat can give us a quick instant refill, which I've been forgetting as well. There's one of them. Oh, thank you very, very, very much, everyone. Thank you for the tip. Thank you for the suggestion of the bats. Thank you for the suggestion of using a generator. You guys are absolutely the best. And we have finally made it. And 57 minutes into the stream and 1 hour was the cutoff point. Awesome. Thank you. To those of you who are watching live, I hope you're having a good time. If you are enjoying this, do remember to hit the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, then feel free to subscribe and you'll be notified when I'm streaming in the future. Right, let's go do something else. So, thank you very much, Adam, Wolfried, Ogre, Fallen, Keith, and the rest of you. You guys are great. Okay, so we are going to put this back in. Because, I mean, yeah, definitely. I'm going to put Blood Vengeance back for Ambush. Because I swapped that out in secret beforehand. This is going back for Fan of Knives. In fact, you know what we could do? We could just go to this. And re-equip it. We do need to, of course, resocket those. We can do that, Shen. One. Oh my god. Actually pick it up, please. 2, 3, 4, 5. And that puts everything back where it should be. I'll actually save this so that it doesn't get switched over next time I have to do that. Alright, well, that was pretty cool. I am so glad that we actually got there. Let's salvage that up. We'll salvage that up. And I think we want to have a look at the conquests. So, season conquests. Great Rift 55 solo. Now, 3 legendary gems. We've already got that, of course. Great Rift level 55 solo with the full bonuses of various class sets. We've done 2 of them. We could hop in and do it with Natalia's and the Unhallowed Essences. But I think I will save that for the next time. For the moment, we are going to go around and do some bounties for the next hour. Oh, that's really, really cool. And welcome to, I'm guessing that's, to our Cyrillic alphabet friend. I'm afraid I don't understand that, but I hope you're having a good time. It looks like you've just subscribed, so I'm sure you are. Welcome. Right, okay, so we're going to go and do some bounties. We could actually head back in and kill Malthael to start off. And you know what? I'm in a mood to kill Malthael. Let's actually put Vengeance on. Jeez, I've gotten so used to not putting Vengeance on. Last thing I want is to die on Malthael just after doing that. I mean, that would be embarrassing. Quit it, dude. There we go. I got my fingers back in the right places now. Haha, you missed me. Let me just stand behind you and I will pummel all this into you. There we go. Malthael down very quickly. And we're going to run around and we're going to do all the bounties, of course. So, let's go straight onto the Bound Shaman and we will get that done. Oh. Ah, wonderful. Thank you very much for translating. Ah, for the season journey and not for the conquests. Yes, of course. Well, the only thing we've got left to do is a conquest, so I think I'm going to have to do it as the different sets. But that's one that I can definitely do. There's enough time left on the season for it. It'll be really cool to tick that off. Right, what are we doing here? Finding the portal to the Blighted Sewer. It's got to be around here somewhere. Let's grab that pool of radiance. May as well kill this dude while we're passing through the area because, you know, extra death spreads. Actually, that looks a little bit painful in the middle of all that. See, this is what always happens. I get distracted, I stop doing the bounties, and then we end up killing a whole bunch of mobs. But that's kind of what you guys come here for, I assume. You know, the entertaining... Ooh, look, shiny! And that is actually quite shiny. No, we won't do that. Let's carry on looking for this actual portal that we're supposed to be finding. Probably find I've gone so far off the beaten track. Where the hell is it? Well, we'll kill this dude as we're here. Grab those gems. Right, there it is. Question is, which way do we go to get to it? Not this way. Is the answer. Not this way, people. Oh my god, it is miles away. Right, let's just go straight in. So, Bound Shaman. Thunk. Complete elimination. And of course, at this level, Fan of Knives can also just obliterate a whole bunch of them at the same time. If the area damage isn't doing it. I mean, this is the point where... I wonder, did it reassign my Paragon levels back to where they should be? I should probably check that. I assume it did. But I may not have that extra area damage on at the moment. Not that we're particularly struggling for it, of course. Right. Paragon levels. No, it didn't. Alright. Reset this. Resource cost reduction. Life per hit. Area damage. And then the rest going into gold find. Grab all of these. And this. Right. On to the next bounty. We are going to go to clear the repository of bone. Yeah. 8 full set dungeons as a seasonal achievement is a bit nuts. I suppose it is slightly less difficult than getting everything up to GR55, but I don't think it's much easier. I suppose those two are the ones to do if you don't want to do boss mode. Oh my god. There we go. Give me some resources back. That actually did not take us that long to find. Cool. In we go to the repository of bones. Right, we need to get to level 2. Nice and straightforward. Dodge most of the mobs. This is, of course, going to be a speed bounty run. Oh, wait. Everything needs to die in here. I know what I'm doing. I'm honestly paying attention. To be fair, when I'm playing Diablo, my attention is not where it needs to be. It is normally elsewhere, looking at all the pretty things. Good stabbing in the back. And you're gonna die. And while the Shadow set is very, very fun, the Marauder set with multi-shot is always going to be a love of mine. For bounties like this, where you've got a ton of things to kill, you can just fill the screen with all of the arrows. Right, how many is left? 13's left. Get some good area damage down in there. And we are done. Right, let's very quickly readjust. The temperature has increased slightly in here. I mean, that could be because of focusing on the set, and I don't want to overheat. Ah. Much better. Alright. Next, we are going to kill Farzula. That's entirely right, Wolfried. That's one of the reasons why I like having you guys suggesting stuff, because it gives me an option to try bits. And quite often what works for some people really doesn't work for me. I mean, hell, you've seen the way I play. I play recklessly and crazily. Dangerously, even. Let's see if we can find this ancient tower passageway thing. Assuming we don't get snagged like a baggy jumper on the trees. Maybe it's down this way. Ooh, get all of these. Alright, let's move on a little bit. Right. We need to go up and round. So, right wall hug. Oh, right. Ancient tower indeed. What do we got? The ancient tower passageway. I've done this one once before. Only once, though. Ascending the tower not being the most difficult of tasks. Oh no, it's a colossal Golgor! And he's gone. Well, that wasn't particularly difficult, but at this point, I'm not that surprised. We may as well check on the top and see what else we've got in here. Yeah, dead bodies, dead bodies. Another book. It's important to keep your reading up. And we're going to move on to the walk in the park.
The transcendent relationship between the rituals and our goddess. I know my son has the truth.
I think that's one of the reasons why I like Seasons, Adam, actually. Because you can experiment with stuff and you don't feel like you're losing anything, knowing that it's all going to go at the end of the season. You're not falling behind anything, you're not wasting time by experimenting and trying and just seeing what works. Hooray for blood shards, also known as Kadala's disappointment currency. Get some good death breaths going. Right, we need to find the walk in the park event before we can actually complete it. Maybe up this way? Sort of. Alright, I think we're going to go down this side. Let's... There it is. Oh, I hear another goblin. Oh, Gilded Baron. No, sorry, Malevolent Dude. Malevolent Tormentor, that's the one. Ring and a quiver and an amulet. Alright, well, we're full of stuff. They're stopping outside. That's unusual. I mean, I will kill them all, of course. Right, grab these and we'll head back to town very quickly. Let's drop this so we can grab that amulet.
I am returning to town.
And we'll salvage up most of these. And ID what we've got left over. Marauders Treads, Crease Flame, Elusive Ring, Ouroboros, and a Holy Point Shot. Well, they're all going to get salvaged. And while we're here, we may as well disappoint ourselves with Kadala, actually. Kadala, give me some trousers.
I didn't even know I had that thing.
That is too expensive.
Ooh. I mean, they're ancient ones. Let's see if we've got ancient ones already. No, we don't. So we'll swap them over. And we'll salvage up the rest. These can all get dropped off. We'll put that Garrigan point in to attack speed. And back we go to finish this bounty. Extra death breaths, always welcome. Job done. And of course the book, it's a trap, because no one suspected that it would actually be a real trap. Right, let's head back, hand this in, and we'll move on to the next act. I think we'll go straight for Act 1. So, Tyrael, give me a wonderful, wonderful loot box. Pants and a hand crossbow. Let's ID them here, actually. Ancient Death's Bargain. It'd be nice to have a version of Death's Bargain that actually could be useful. And if that Aura of Death was significantly increased, then you could totally do that as a Legacy of Nightmares thing. But as it is, I don't see a use for it. Let's put these down. Does anyone know of a build that could work with Death's Bargain? I mean, it could be awesome, I reckon, but I've not seen a build that actually makes it work. Let's start killing the Butcher. And get more Death Breaths on the way, because I can't resist killing things and getting distracted. It'd be really nice if we were powerful enough to actually just kill everything as we went past, but we're not quite. Nope, that is not the way. Oh, jeez. That is a surprise. Alright. So I think that means we're going to have to go wide. Ah, yeah, down this way. I am running at Torment 13. I don't know if that makes a difference for the level that you're running at, Rydia 704. But yeah, I've noticed there has been an increase this season, certainly, in the number of items dropped from item caches. And thanks for that, Wolfried. That's pretty much what I thought. I didn't think we would see anything. Let's identify this. Shard of Hate, of course. Not even a particularly good one, but I do love stuff that adds extra elemental attacks. Yeah, just something that makes it a little bit interesting, whether it's explosive bolts or anything like that. Right, we need to kill 100 mobs here. Would help if I actually turned Vengeance on. Partly for my own hatred regeneration, and partly for just not sucking. Vengeance! Yeah, quit with your wall of fun. Grab that. Oh, jeez. Try again. Yeah, it's not too bad, actually. We're still making good time on this. Yeah, anything that we've got to kill a whole bunch of mobs on, I always worry that it's going to take a while, especially when we're attacking them one at a time. And this set is built around attacking things pretty much one at a time. Right, that's the 100 we need. Let's make the area a little bit safe and we'll figure out which way we're going. Where are we going? Down there, alright. Somehow we managed to keep that kill streak going. That is a surprise. That is a surprise and a half. Right. On to the big one then. The big tamale is down. Make the area a little bit safer and then we will head on to the next bounty. We're going to go and kill Galish Valdant. 92 is not too bad for a kill string. Ooh, I can hear a goblin. And he's right there. Literally one shot. Oh, a menagerist. I didn't see what that was, but we will find out in just a moment. Okay. We got a little bumble. All right, let's put that on and see what it looks like. The bumble. Oh, it's a tiny, tiny yeti. He likes the snow, but he'll follow you wherever you go. Ah. Oh my god, he looks so silly. I like him. I like him a lot. Okay, we'll grab these. And head on down. To those who are joining the live stream fresh, welcome. Hope you're having fun. A little bit earlier, we mastered the Shadow Set dungeon after many, many attempts with the help of live chat giving me tips and advice. So, if you are there in live chat, thank you very much. If you were helping earlier, you guys are awesome. And if you're brand spanking new, stick around. You may be able to help me with something else. Yeah, very much. My little Wumper. You're entirely right, Adam. It does sound like it should have been a bee. Alright, that bounty's done. We'll finish off this event for the extra little bit of experience that it will give us. There we go. Right, let's move quickly on. We're going to go for Kill Theoden Deathsinger. I like that. I mean, he's got a cool name, and killing him is very cathartic. So it's a good combination. We've got to kill 100 other things, and they're quite spread out in here, actually. But overall, that's going to be pretty good. Eight mobs down so far. We need more than that. So if you spawn, where's your friends? Are they all here? Oh yeah, they're all just hiding, pretending to be bushes. I do like that they are actually designed to look like bushes when they're on the ground. It's a very nice touch. There we go. This is getting more like it. Watch my little Wumper running around, gathering everything up for me. He's so enthusiastic. I wonder if I can kill them from up here and have it count. And it's not particularly easy doing that, so we're not going to carry on, but fine. I will wait until I get more hatred. In the meantime, we'll head up to the top area. There's only 55 mobs left to kill. There we go. Good numbers killed as well. Right, Theoden. You're gone. Oh, nice ring. Maybe it'll be a Primal Ancient. Maybe we'll get lucky. Who am I kidding? I mean, I'm not going to find one for quite a while if I do find one at all this season. We're ever hopeful, of course, but they are incredibly rare. Right, we'll just make the area safe and then we will move on. Okay, moving on to the Cursed Cellar. Another fun one. Oh, that's one that I actually know the answer to, Adam. You can. It just really depends on what you're looking to reduce the cooldown of. So contextually, yes, but it really very much depends. It's quite often the easiest way to do it. But it's only 12.5% that you get from it. And that's very easy to make up with enough other bits of equipment. You would be sacrificing something else, of course, in order to do that, but it's possible. This is going to be difficult for our resource regen. So I'm trying to be careful about the way I'm killing these things. Now it gets a lot easier. Now that there's actually enough out there that we can properly go to town on things. We're not going to be setting any records with this this particular run, but we should at least get the bonus chest. There we go. 104. Pretty much spot on. Right, we'll grab this, we'll head back to town, and we'll hand these in with Tyrael. Right, let's see what we get in the chest. Amulet and shoulders, that's not too bad. We've got enough that it's worth using the Book of Identification, the Book of Cain. I do think it's a massive shame that they killed Cain off. I know plot-wise it kind of made sense, but Cain was such a cool character. And now he's not. Now he's dead. And he's been in it since the start. I mean, that is some, like, proper Game of Thrones stuff got going on there. Right, Marauder's trousers, and they're not that great. Let's salvage them up. Right, we are moving on to the next act. We're going to go for Act 2, and we'll start with Cool, because Cool is pretty quick to kill. Bang! So quick. So fast. You sometimes wonder why he bothers trying to pretend to be a boss. We'll move on to kill Gruul. Gruul will actually put up more of a fight. Yeah, that's entirely right. I mean, with the barbarian that I had last season, I had so many different ways of doing that. One of them was Wrath of the Berserker. Wrath of the Berserker, it's much more difficult to get 100% uptime on. In fact, I don't even know if it's possible to get 100% uptime on Wrath of the Berserker without a specific set to reduce the cooldown on it. But yeah, it's not a bad tactic. There are other things you can do to stop yourself getting stunned, though. Invigorating Gemstone, I believe, is one of them. That's probably easier and would be a better use of what you're doing, because you get other benefits from it as well. Right, let's just make the area safe, and we'll move on to the Vile Cavern. Don't you dare! Oh, god damn it, you... Right, let's try that again. On to the Vile Cavern. Yeah, so it'd be possible, but you'd need to be building your build around the explosion from the Red Soul Shard. So if you were doing a Legacy of Nightmares thing, then maybe it could be cool. But realistically, I don't think it would be worth it. It'd be much better to actually have a build that focused around it with something that was already not going to be at 100% uptime. Right, we need to get through to level 2, so let's... Oh my god, shielding and walling spiders. These guys are the worst. They just wasted the last of my hatred. Guys, I'm stuck behind a wall here. Right. Worth it for a couple of death breaths, but... Kill the bigger spiders as well. Oh, Garrigan 659. Very nice. On we go. Right, everything has to die here. So, let's be methodical. If it moves, we kill it. If it doesn't move, we kill it. I think that covers all eventualities. Hopefully there won't be too many mobs here. I'll put that Garrigan point in just after we're done with this. Knockback and Waller just threw me up against a wall. Set chest armor. Alright. We'll loot this as well. There's only 9 mobs left. Let's find them, kill them, and we'll move on. Ooh, hello. Hand crossbow. These guys are increasing the number of enemies in the area. I'm not liking that. Right, you're dead. You're dead. We're down to 7. Down to 6. Still on 6. Probably a nice cluster down here, yeah. Just what I thought. There we go. Get rid of the ones without shielding. Kill the one with shielding. Right, that Garrigan point is going to go into life regen. And we're going to move on to kill Balzac. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, it could be Primal Natalia's handbow. I mean, I would be okay with that. Right. This does count as the stinging winds. Yes, it does. Good. Gotta remember to put vengeance on. When I'm not rifting, it's very easy to just kind of relax a bit too much. I think one of these days that will actually get me killed. But for now, we're alright. Grab more death's breaths. Bang, bang, bang. Cool, he's coming to us, actually. I mean, we went most of the way. You'll probably just hear us fighting nearby and go, hey, what's that going over there? Who's fighting in my neighborhood? Okay, that's working with the ricochets to get some of my resources back. This will help as well. And that finishes off both the cursed chest and the bits and bobs. Alright, let's we're full of stuff. Let's head back to town. My boar can keep the fallen occupied while we escape. Oh, actually, you know what else I've forgotten? Cormac! Come back with me. I know I told you to go away while we were doing the set dungeon, but really, you'll be quite useful. And I'd hate to run into a greater rift without you by my side. The good distraction that you are. Okay, so we got Marauder's Carapace, an Ancient Mage Fist, and, well, just regular Natalia's Slayer. Gone, gone, and gone. These all get dropped off. And we are going on to the final one, which is Rakanisha's Shrine. Right. Let's hurry around, see if we can find where it actually is. Obviously, dervishes in this area do have a slight chance of causing us trouble. Let's say that. Right, it's down this way. While we're here, we'll kill you because it's fun. Unique crossbow, alright. I'll get the 2 infernal machines and we'll head on round to the shrine. And that could also be another fun thing that we do. If we head into the realms of evil and take on the big uber bosses for a bit of variety. Right. You, buddy. Pop. And bang. Shrine gone. Right, let's head back to town. Don't care about the Kingslayer of Death. Teriel, give me the goods. That was alright, actually. Gloves and boots. So, Barisa de Canyon, illusory boots, and gloves of worship. Gone, gone, gone. Let's put this machine in. So that was Act 2. So yeah, if we do the same with Act 3, then we'd potentially have enough for a couple of runs in. Not that we really need to, but it's always good fun. Balzac! Ballsack. Well, yeah, I mean, pretty much they are good enunciations of an unknown name. Right, we're going to start with... Let's kill Asmodan. Yeah. Should be a nice quick one. We can bypass most of the mobs on the way there.
Still waiting.
We get the Frenzied Shrine though. We will ignore the extra mobs that are popping out. That's a lot of potential death breaths that we just ran past, but we're doing this for the bounty materials more than anything. In your face, Asmodan! And he's gone. Hand crossbow, alright. Ugh, it's spraying blood everywhere. And a ring. How lovely. Okay. We're going to move on to Kryder's Outpost. We're going to run through these pretty quickly. To those of you joining for the live stream, I hope you're having a fun time. If you are, remember to hit the big thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed yet and want to be notified when I stream in the future, then the big subscription button will help you do that. While I am playing Diablo 3 at the moment, there are other things that I do live stream occasionally on my channel. I was streaming Dead Cells, which is now in early access earlier today. That game has come along quite nicely. It is a lot of fun. There's only one mob left. Where the hell is it hiding? Hey, Luke, good to have you joining. Oh, good morning indeed for you. We mastered the set dungeon for the Shadow set just at the start of this stream. Sorry you weren't around to see it. It was a lot of fun. We're now running around doing some bounties and getting, obviously, bounty materials so that we can potentially reroll stuff and hopefully get a Primal Ancient. Good night, Fallen. It's been lovely having you along for today. I hope you've had a wonderful time. Right. Grab, grab, grab. So we need to find the captain. He's halfway along here, approximately. There he is. Captain Hale. See, now I wish I could just put turrets down and let them do all the work. There's no one here. I'm just going to play keep away from the middle. No, I'm not. I'm actually going to keep moving. Oh my god. Give me some resources back. I need enough mobs together so that I can get the ricochet. There we go. Much better. See, when they come at me one at a time, that's when the build kind of falls apart, because it doesn't have the regen to be able to work when it's one-shotting everything. I mean, obviously, it's not going to be in any particular trouble, but... Right, let's talk to the captain and get him sorted. Right, we are going to move on to kill Severclaw. Good job, mate, good job. That's not the way we want to go. Grab you. Yeah, we need to go round. It's fine. We got a good number of mobs to kill, but they are going to go down pretty quickly. I think you can try and eat me. That ain't going to happen. Bounty done. Right, let's get that, and we'll move on to do the demon gates. Should go quite quickly. Don't stun me, don't stun me. There we go. We escaped successfully. Snagged on a little bit of hell. That is the worst. Area damage doing wonders for our kill streak in the middle of all that. We will actually grab that. Come on, give me all the mobs to fight. There we go. I think we might have to kill some of these just to make sure they don't disturb us while we're fighting. You as well? Okay, good. Right, let's try this again. Come on, just let me kill that last one. There we go. Run out of hatred, and there's nothing you can do except wait. Ah, no, that wasn't a brown trousers moment. That was more a, oh yeah, flying things are annoying. We've actually got to do stuff for our damage resistance. So brown trouser counter stays exactly where it is. I think until we start pushing past GR70, I don't think we're going to see anything more on the brown trouser counter anyway. Okay, so 2 more demon rifts to find and eliminate. With minor distractions on the way, of course. Give me those death breaths. Death breaths, of course, being one way of getting legendary items, which you can potentially have as ancient or primal. So it is definitely worth us trying to farm them up now and then. Decent fan of knives popped in the middle of the group. That'll certainly show him who's boss. And if it's not me, then I don't know really who else is in the game. The Templar's S of Johann is quite good for bringing everything together for the area damage. I do like it when that happens. Pop! Alright, so 1 more left to find. I think it's probably going to be further down this way. So let's see what we've got. Nope, it was not this way. I was completely mistaken. Okay. So that maybe this way? Nope. We'll have to head down here then. Ah, I see. So, up that way, which is actually back over here. We're going to ignore that cursed chest. We're going to go up the stairs. We will kill this dude, though. Give me those death breaths. There we go. And in here for the party. This is where the real party's at. When people ask you where the party is, this is the place to tell them. In the middle of hell. By the demon gate. And there's a weird demon hunter doing this crazy clubbing dance thing with little neon daggers. That's what they do, right? I think that's what they do anyway. We'll grab these, we'll head back, we'll hand this in before I make even further embarrassing moves. Right. What's in the box? A helm and an axe. That's not bad. Oh man, if my primal ancient was like my first primal ancient was an obsidian ring of the zodiac, that would be the worst thing. Demon's demise, pride's fall, burst of wrath. It's not a bad one. It's not a brilliant one though. I can go. I can go. They can all go basically. And then we are on to our last set of bounties. So we are going to run through the high heavens with a quickness. Let's go kill as well. Got a left wall hug that we need to do to get round to him. Oh, sorry, right wall hug. Left wall hug. I know my left from my right, really. Okay. Up into the Great Span.
Not ready yet.
Yeah, I suppose. At least it looked pretty, if nothing else. Bang! Ooh, planned stuff of herding. That we have actually already found, but we didn't have a chance to pick it up and it vanished last time. So, I'm quite glad that we've got that. Let's go on to the Besiege Tower level 2. Ignore the shrine, it will only slow us down on the way. Oh, we will, however, kill this guy. May only be a regular treasure goblin, but there's always a chance he's... Oh. No, I know what would be more useless. A primal ancient Templar's relic. Not the one that gives, like, unlimited life, but just the one that gives access to all skills. Wait, come back here, mate. My little Wampa actually looks a bit like a gem goblin, so it's ever so slightly distracting. Right, let's grab all these gems. Yeah, what would be really cool is if you could actually name your little pet companion things. And it wouldn't actually serve any purpose in the game, of course. But, it'd be a nice little touch, I think. Yeah, I kind of just killed him, mate. Remind me why I bring you along, Cormac? Oh, yes. You're a living distraction, that's why. Right, we'll grab all the stuff in the treasure chest. Two mobs left. Where are they gonna be? There they are. There we go. All done. So, moving quickly on to Worm Sign. Another fun one. We might get another Garrigan level before this is all done, actually. Right, not down here. It's not this one. I will kill these guys while we're passing through the area, just because I can't help but kill blues when I see them. Stabbity, stabbity. Let's move on and find the Skillium of Virtue. We should get the indicator in just a moment. My god, just get down the stairs. Right, it is down this one. Good. In we go. Luckily, these things die pretty quickly. Come on! Oh wait, do I have to kill the extra mobs as well? I think I do. Yeah. That's fine, I don't mind killing extra things. Please stop vomiting up more bad guys. There's plenty out here already. Right, you guys should all be dead. Good. Let's move on to the Black King's Legacy. This is not a bad way to finish off a Sunday evening, I have to say. Right, we are looking for the portal. We haven't got an indicator yet, so it's most probably all the way down here. Ooh, actually, there it is. Cool. Possibly the one that we're most geared for. In that we are direct assassins. Direct assassination build certainly makes ones like that easier. And the aspect of destruction. Fine. We've got some boots. Oh, yes, we've done Titan Quest in the past, actually. We've also done Grim Dawn recently. The full playthrough of that is up on my channel if you want to have a watch. Very, very fun. It's basically Titan Quest, but in a more witch hunter setting. Yeah, if you can imagine, like, well, I guess like Diablo 3, but with proper witch hunter class in a Titan Quest setting. That's pretty much what you get with it. Oi, don't make me run away. Ooh, Garrigan 660. We've of course got 100 mobs that we need to kill in this area, so there's no harm in us smacking through them. Let's put that point in on gold find. How are we doing on our inventory? We're nearly full, but I reckon we can kill enough things nearby that won't be an issue. Dislike when they're ones that fall from the sky, though. Not because there's a chance they might hit us, but because we can't instantly see them as we're moving around. Which means backtracking. And hoping that we don't kill things outright. Fine, we'll walk around for a little bit and we'll get some hatred back. This guy should have enough survivability that we can just restock. Loathing Flex. That's a brilliant name for an item. Yeah, Van Helsing. That's exactly it. If you enjoyed Titan Quest, you will probably really enjoy it. A screen worth of explosions. Right, we've only got 17 mobs left to find, so let's head back and we will track them down. Now, there's definitely going to be enough there. There we go. Bounty complete. We'll make the area safe, and then we'll head back to town. And then we can hand this in and see if we get anything from it. Okay. Let's create a bit of space. Two-handed axe twice. That's ID. Obviously, Soul Smasher. So, Relic of Akarat. Yeah, so if that one had been a Primal Ancient, that would have been the most annoying thing. Soul Smasher, Burst of Wrath, Bloody Footprints, Marauders Treads, and the Wailing Host. We're going to salvage all of these up. You can learn the Staff of Herding, which will be under Staff. So, Staff of Herding. We would have to go around and gather everything. We've already got Liquid Rainbow, but it's a fair bit to go around and find. Might be worth us doing that if we run out of other things to do on the season. In the meantime, let's very quickly ask for some trousers.
I cannot afford that.
Pox folds. And what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these Carly's Point. And with our newfound materials, we're going to have a go. First time, no. Second time, no. Third time, no. RIP materials. RIP materials indeed. Okay, well, the next thing that we could do is we could do some forging with our Death's Breaths. But I think I will save that for another time. Let's salvage up and get rid of the Pox folds. We'll keep the Carly's Point and put that over here. Right, at just shy of 2 hours, I'm going to finish the stream there. Thank you so much for joining for the set dungeon and for the set of bounties. It's been a load of fun for me, and I hope it's been a load of fun for you as well. I will, of course, be streaming again tomorrow night for Monday Night Gaming. We'll be starting with Satellite Rain and then moving across on to Divinity Original Sin, although I won't be able to stream that because my OBS doesn't like it for some reason. We will be doing Diablo 3 later on in the evening though, so if you don't join for the start, maybe join for that a little bit later. If you have liked this, give me a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed and would like to know when I stream next, then do feel free to subscribe. I always love having people join me for these little gaming adventures that we have, but I am quite done for the evening. Have a good night and see you next time.